Okay, students, welcome to today's class. And in this class, we are still looking at Unit 8, Nice House. And in our topic today, we are going to look at the grammar part of it with two vocabulary words. There is, there are, then plus the preposition that we have already learned about. We learned about prepositions such as on, in, and then, next to, in front of, by, behind, next to, and so many more. So we are looking at the formative part of it, and we are using there is and there are. When I talk of there is, that means it is singular because of is. For example, there is a there is a bed in the bedroom. Now, in plural, we say there are. We are using helping verb to be changes to are. There are. Then, don't forget, in this case, the noun must be in plural. There are beds in the bedroom. There are tables in the dining room. There are toys in the bathroom, and so many others. So you shouldn't forget, when do we use there is and there are? We use there is when the noun is singular. There is a chair in the sitting room. A chair meaning one chair. But I would say there are chairs in the living room. In this case, I'm using are because chairs. The noun is chairs, meaning it's more than one chair. Maybe there are two chairs, maybe there are 10, and so on. So that's it. As I told you, we are looking at the affirmative, singular, and plural. Singular means only one item, and plural means more than one. So that's why I'm saying there is singular. There is a laptop. There is a teacher in the classroom. There is a TV in the classroom. There is a shower in the bathroom. There is a toothpaste in, and so on. Now, when we use there are, we say there are, then plural. The noun in this case, we are looking at things that are more than one. They may be two, they may be three, they may be 100. For example, I can say, there are students in the classroom. There are students in the classroom. There are tables in the classroom. So please don't forget, we use there is when the noun is singular. when the noun is only one, and we use there are when the noun is plural, when the noun is more than one. Live example in our classroom right now, we can say there is a teacher in the classroom. There is a teacher in the classroom. And I will say there are students in the classroom. Okay, let's continue. So this is a continuation. There is, we use there is for singular and uncountable nouns. For example, there is a chair in the living room. A chair, meaning one chair. There is a chair in the living room. Now, we use there are when we use there are for plural countable nouns. For example, I can say there are 2 windows in this house. There are a lot of windows in this house. There are many students in this class. There are 45 students in this class. Okay. Okay. For example, what things are in the bedroom? Remember, we said we use there is for singular and uncountable. For singular and uncountable nouns. And we use there are for plural countable nouns. Remember, there is, we use it for singular and uncountable. For example, there is a guitar behind the bed. There is a guitar behind the bed. There is a glass of water in the fridge. Plural. There are laptops on the bed. There are tables in the living room. There are cups in the cupboard. So that's the difference. Okay, let's look at this diagram. This is a bedroom. This is a bedroom, and they have told us to use there is and there are to make sentences. 1. What things do you see in the bedroom here? Bed. That's good. What else do you see? How do we call this? This is a lamp, and this one is also a lamp. Great. So let's make sentences using, remember we are using there is and there are. We said there is, then plus a singular noun. Then there are plus plural nouns. Okay, 1. What do you see in this room? I can see a bed, one bed. So, what would the sentence be? There is a bed. Good job. Repeat after me. There is a bed in the bedroom. Great. 2. We are using the plural. There are 2 things or 3 things you can see in the room. What is this? It's a lamp. And this? It's a lamp too. Now when we bring the two together, they become lamps. So there are lamps in the bedroom. Or I can even mention the quantity. There are 2 lamps in the bedroom. There are 2 lamps in the bedroom. Or there are lamps in the bedroom. So that's that. Okay. Okay, students. Now let's practice. Good afternoon, Jack. Good afternoon, teacher. What things are in your bedroom? There is a bed in my bedroom. Great. What other things are there? There are lamps in my bedroom. Thank you, Jack. You are welcome. Now, we are going to take one part, one at a time. I'm going to act as the teacher and you are the students. So students, your name is Jack and my name is teacher. Let's go. Good afternoon, Jack. Good afternoon, teacher. What things are in your bedroom? There is a bed in my bedroom. Great. What other things are there? There are lamps in my bedroom. Thank you, Jack. You are welcome. That's a good job. Clap for yourselves. Now let's go one more time. I'm still Jack. I'm still teacher. And you are Jack. Good afternoon, Jack. Good afternoon, teacher. What things are in your bedroom? There is a bed in my bedroom. Great. What other things are there? There are lamps in my bedroom. Thank you, Jack. You are welcome. Now let's turn over. You are acting as the teacher and I'm Jack. Good afternoon, Jack. Good afternoon, teacher. What things are in your bedroom? There is a bed in my bedroom. Great. What other things are there? There are lamps in my bedroom. Thank you. You are welcome. Okay. Okay, students, don't forget we said we use there is for singular. For example, I can say there is one bed or there is a bed. Article is replacing one. There is a bed. Or we can say there are. We use there are when we are referring to plural. Like, there are 2 beds. Or I can say there are many beds. There are many beds. There are 2 beds. So that's that. Don't forget that. There is plus singular noun. There are plus plural nouns. Thank you. Now, students, we shall be practicing, but I want you to remember we learned about prepositions some time back. So, we are going to make our sentences a bit longer. Like, I can say, there is a fridge in the living room. There is a television in the living room. There is a mirror in the bathroom. There are pillows on the bed in the bedroom. There are laptops in the living room. There are bed sheets on the bed in the bedroom. I repeat, there are bed sheets on the bed in the bedroom. So we are going to practice that. There is plus nouns, then plus preposition, plus object. Then there are plus nouns, plus prepositions, then plus object. Don't forget, there is plus singular noun. There are plus plural noun. Thank you. So let's look at this table. We are still continuing with our grammar. I told you there is plus singular noun. For instance, there is a book on the desk. There is a book on the desk. That is singular. 2. There are plus plural noun. There are books on the table. There are books on the desk. Then we are using there is plus uncountable noun. When you use the word uncountable, things that we cannot count, like water, we cannot count juice, we cannot count rice, we can't count money, one money, two monies, no. So I will say there is some money in my wallet. There is some milk in the fridge. Then for negative, we say there isn't. Okay, there aren't. For example, I will say there isn't a pen on the table. There isn't a pen on the table. There aren't any pens here. There aren't any pens here. There isn't any juice in the fridge. There isn't any juice in the fridge. Let's continue. When we look at 3, we are going to use there is a cat on the chair. There is a cat on the chair. Now, I want us to pose a question where we are starting with is. I said there is a cat on the chair. Now, if I want to start with the word is, then I'll say, is there a cat on the table? Is there a cat on the chair? with a question mark. Is there a cat on the chair? 2. There are cats on the sofa. Are there cats on the sofa? Then, if we can as well look at it using many. How many plus plural nouns are there? How many oranges are there? How many students are there in the classroom? How many teachers are there? Okay, so how many teachers are there? There is one teacher. How many students are there? There are 45 students. 2. How many students are there in the class? There are 10 students. How many days are there in February? How many days are there in a week? How many months are there in a year? How many students are here right now? How many teachers are in this class right now? Okay, so students, that's it. Please remember there is plus singular noun. There are plus plural noun. Thank you.